Diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle lay down, diddly-o, diddle.
All right. Apologies. Okay, here we are. Well, today we are taking a little bit of a different route for me. I've been all grain for a year. It's my first kit in a year. We have Christmas coming, so I'm just trying to get an easy drinker for everyone that might come over that's not into the craft beer. And what we're doing today is trying to simulate a Bud Light Lime. I know, I'm going to get some eye rolls for that. But a friend of mine does it periodically, and it is very crushable. So what we have here today, you can get it at any home brew store pretty well. Your typical Cooper Cerveza. What I'm doing, not doing a whole lot with the water chemistry, but just so I'm a little bit further ahead than what I used to do, I've got 3 of these little guys here. We've got Captain tablets for a 5-gallon batch. I got 3. You crush them and add them to the water. That'll knock down your chlorine. And well, water's pretty well the majority of your beer. So the better your water is, the better your final product. I want this guy to be clear, so I have 1 Whirlflock tablet going in at 10 minutes. And as well at 10 minutes we have these guys going in there. What I'm going to do is take a knife and you try to peel the edge of this. Maybe I'll get a picture after a video. And you try to leave the white pith behind. The white part's what's going to give you the unwanted bitterness. It'll give you off flavors in your beer. But if you just get the green off it, it's the same thing with an orange. You just zest it. Some people use a zester. It's a lot easier to use a knife. Just peel the outside edge and leave the white if you can. Also, just so I'm not going back to my old roots of just adding sugar to get my alcohol, we've got this to bump up the body a little bit as well. I got light pale dried malt extract. I got 1 pound of that going in. And I have another brew on the go the next couple days. And I wasn't close to my more stocked home brew store, but my buddy's brew store up the bay, that's just the actual name of the store, great store, has Cascade. So I'm going to substitute some Cascade in with my upcoming IPA just to change things up a little bit. And I'm stealing some Simcoe to go on this baby. Sriracha Ace would be a lot better choice because it's just really pound in the lemony kind of citrusy kind of taste that would complement the lime. But Simcoe, it'll work. I like Simcoe. I'm confident it'll be a decent beer, and it's homebrew, so just relax, right? But if you can find Sriracha Ace, go Sriracha Ace. But you don't always need to be exact. It's still going to be a good beer. Okay, so I got the water boiling now right next to me. Typical stuff, just watch out for your hot break. It could be a mess. I got like a 9-gallon pot, so I'm okay for like a 5-gallon batch, but when it gets higher than that, or when I need to boil for longer periods, like it's kind of tricky. But for a kit, you don't really need to have that long of a boil. Most of the work's already been done for you, but there will be sort of a hot break that's going to occur and give you a few touchy moments. So if you don't want to mess in your kitchen, pay very close attention. Okay, so maybe I'll come along a few weeks later with tasting of this, but just try things out. Captain tablets are great. They just basically knock down the chlorine, which is the only real off flavor from my water around here. I apologize for not having a good camera angle. But yeah, if the water tastes good, more than likely your beer is going to taste good. If you didn't get around to doing your water test, which of course is a smart thing to do. Like, you can go out and get a test done and then just play around with your water chemistries to make it exactly the way you want. For me, water tastes good, beer tastes good. Haven't had an issue yet. Anyway, guys, also going to toss the juice from this in after I chill the beer ready to pitch, and just give her a little stir prior to pitching, just so there's less oxidization. I'll aerate the wort, etc., etc. Hoping for a 4.5% out of this. Anyway, if you guys try it out, let me know what you think. It's very crushable to drink, and you can add whatever hops you want. I'm just going to try to keep this one a light hoppy, just where most of my friends, besides my craft drinking friends, they like things kind of straight-laced. But I'm just bumping it up a little bit to hopefully reel them in. Anyway, happy brewing. Yeah, I almost forgot when to do your hop additions for this. It's basically whatever you're going for in the end product. For the basics of it, 60-minute addition for your hops will get just a bitterness, no flavors. Anything less to that, you'll get progressively more attributes of whatever hop you choose. So for this particular one, I'm going for a low IBU beer. Like I said, just a little shade above commercial. I'm going with a 20-minute addition and putting in part of my full ounce. Save you by an ounce of hops. Sorry for moving. Come in these little cute little sachets. If you haven't done this yet, I'm going to take 20 grams of this. Got myself a little scale, weigh it out, and I'm going to put it in at 20 minutes. The 20-minute addition, you'll get some bitterness, but it's mostly going to be flavor and aroma. I'm also going to do just the remaining 8 grams of flame out to give it a little bit more, I guess, smoother hop character. I'm not going to worry about dry hopping. Dry hopping is another thing as well. After you get the boil done and you chill it down, put your yeast and fermentation's done, or during fermentation, sprinkle these on the top, you get it all in the nose, but you don't get a whole lot of flavor or bitterness. So I'm going with a 20-minute addition, 20 grams. Depends on your hops. This one's a little bit higher in the alpha acids. We're at 13.5 with this particular Simcoe. And like I said, 8 grams, add flame out. There was one more thing. What was it? Couldn't have been important. Anyway, wish me luck. It's a light experiment involved with this one as well, but it's not for this video because this one's just straight for the straight kit. Alright guys, bye.